Welcome back. We are now on to our expert segment. Today we'll approach your property related disputes from both the legal and the financial perspective. We have with us Harsh Rungta, CEO apnapaisa.com, and joining us from Mumbai. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. Our first question comes in from Deepak Shah. He wrote us this email. He wants to know, he says he booked a 2 BHK in Ahmedabad with the Shukan Group. He paid 40% of the total cost. The project is completed about 70%, 30% remains. The expected completion was November 2014. Now, his developer has gone into financial trouble. The developer is not paying the project loan installments to the bank. There have been many cheating cases against this builder who is in police custody. The bank has also filed a case in the Debt Recovery Tribunal. Ownership of unclaimed flats being given to the bank against the dues. This is one of the orders of the Debt Recovery Tribunal. And the bank has also called out for bids to complete the project by some external agencies. He wants to know, how does this development impact him? Mr. Rungta, what Deepak has experienced, any other home buyer cannot anticipate or plan for such eventuality. How do you see this complexity, this issue? What can he do?
So I think very clearly this case demonstrates all that is wrong with the real estate sector in India. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Probably there are multiple sales of the same flat as well. And I think what Vinay just said, we have regulation on the anvil. In Maharashtra, for example, draft regulations have been put out under the law, the housing regulation law that has already been passed and been approved by the president as well. Draft regulations have come out that at least on paper will allow the buyers to get together, and if the regulator determines that the developer is not going to be able to complete the project, then the buyers will have an ability to complete the project. The escrow account that Vinay spoke about, now all that at least on paper exists in the Maharashtra law. Let's see how it is finalized. Eventually the draft regulations will need to be finalized. More importantly, like most laws in India, how it will be implemented. So I think as far as Deepak is concerned, this law is not going to help him. First, it's in Maharashtra. Second, it's not yet applicable. There is a central law that is in the works, that has been that is there with the Rajya Sabha but still not approved. Presumably, I think over the next few years we will see this vital sector being regulated, and as the regulation becomes a little more mature, some of these issues will be resolved. Till then, I am afraid it goes with the territory. If you are buying under construction flats, delays and cost overruns are part of the territory. You will just have to take it into account.
So, Mr. Rungta, while we wait for a regulator to come in place pan-India at the center, would you say the current system in which a transaction happens between a buyer and a seller, a builder and a buyer, it's completely opaque? Financial transparency is going to be one of the key challenges that the regulator has to take on.
Oh, absolutely, because if you look at what is the redressal available to the buyer today, the only redressal he has are the consumer courts. Now, consumer courts have done a pretty good job on with developers. I mean, there are lots of decisions in which relief has been given to consumers with market value of the flats and things like that. So I think, but it takes time. Consumer courts can't act fast. So I think the delay, which is part of our judicial system, very clearly has a role, is not able to overcome those delays even in a fast track process like the consumer courts. So clearly we need regulators with even faster grievance redressal mechanisms. More importantly, a regulatory architecture in terms of all permissions being in place, they being registered, you can't sell, the money going into escrow. Now that's a regulatory architecture that needs to be put in place. It's coming slowly. I think it needs political will both at the center but more importantly at the state. to make sure that this is implemented.
Right, okay. We have another question coming in from